Kia ora, guys, gals, and legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome back to Fallout 4 Frost. We are here in another part of the Commonwealth, another part of the world, and we are not with Raphael in this episode. Please do go watch the previous if you would like some more of Raphael, but I won't be talking about Raphael any longer. No, I'm going to be talking about a new character. We are still in the same world, however we are starting somewhere quite different. Now in Frost you get 3 options when starting off on where to start. Now Raphael's origin was just one of 3, and this is the second choice. We start above the surface, which is going to cause some immediate issues, as the surface is a place we do not want to be without protection. The world is still feeling the effects of the Great War. The bombs dropped only 10 years ago. That could be incorrect, but it could also be close to being correct this time. And the surface is not a hospitable place. We will find many, many ghouls, but we might also find a chance to survive. Now, Raphael was a man of some moral integrity, but the character that joins us today is someone very, very different. This man goes by a number of different names, the Wendigo being one, but his given name was Elliot Wood. Now, those of you who know that name might be familiar with Elliot from a Cataclysm series that he partook in a while back. We've seen a few variations on Elliot since then, but I feel like Elliot is the kind of character that will fit very well into the world of Frost. In the Cataclysm, Elliot was a test subject grown in a lab, a mutant of sorts, and he also had cannibalistic tendencies. So this is a man that is going to have no qualms with killing anyone who crosses his path. As you can see, there are a number of bodies surrounding him. This is the second start that I spoke of. Now, these could be allies, they could be enemies, but I think in Elliot's case that perhaps they were indeed enemies. And I'd like to think that he allowed himself to be captured by them, perhaps to try and see where they would be led to. But during the night, an argument broke out, gunfire was exchanged, and when the dawn came, there was nothing but dead bodies. Those bodies which we are going to have to loot as quickly as possible to find something to protect ourselves from the radioactive environment that surrounds us. So a gas mask is going to be paramount. The rules are the same. We have but one life. If we die, it is over for Elliot. He'll remain forgotten in this new unforgiving land. And that should serve as a good enough reintroduction into Frost. So, guys and gals, if you would, let's dive on in. Okay, we have to be fast about everything we do here, so we're going to go straight over to this body. Okay, alright. And you might notice some of the bodies look a little different from my intro cinematic. Obviously, we're taking radiation right now, so when recording the intro cinematic, I had to do that without survival mode, so I had to run I guess like a little starter for this. But right away, as you can see, these are the people that have fallen around us, the people that captured Elliot, or at least tried to capture Elliot. And they seem to be relatively well equipped. The reason I ran over here as quickly as I did was because we were taking radiation damage. As you could see during the intro, we weren't actually wearing a radiation mask, and I kind of would imagine we'd still have to, like if they were transporting us somewhere, we'd be wearing some kind of protection. So we're going to go ahead and get that on as quickly as possible. As we can see right away, this person is very well equipped, and I might even say perhaps this could have been a leader, because we are seeing a 44 grip pistol. So this is one of the advantages with starting off up here, is that you have access to some firearms right away and some other bits and pieces, but obviously you are on the surface and things are going to be dangerous, to say the least. So we're going to take everything we can from here. Are we going to take the glasses for now? We don't really need to worry about charisma. It's not something that Elliot is going to be getting involved in. Improved operator's right arm band. Okay. Interesting. We're definitely going to take the Union Jack mask because we're going to need that to actually give us some radiation protection. We're definitely going to take this. The black baseball bat I'm tempted to take as well because we will need a melee weapon of some kind, although Elliot is going to be more ranged orientated. It's still worth us having something like that. So, looking at this, what do we want to actually end up grabbing here? I think we do want to get the flannel jeans, and whether or not we want to grab everything else as well, I'm not sure this time. I'm certainly tempted, but we don't have as much strength as we did before. I will actually show Elliot's stats in a moment, but right off the bat, I'm not certain whether or not we want to be doing it this time, because when you're wearing things on top, it does add a huge amount of weight. Even when they're pocketed, you end up kind of losing out. So what I think we're going to be trying to do is wear armors that are like whole pieces. And I think that's going to work out a little bit better for us overall, because I think just having these added together, it's not going to work out too well for us in the long run. And also we know that, when you're hit, sometimes it doesn't matter how much protection you have, you're gonna die. Okay, so to stop us from taking rads, we're going to jump straight in here. And actually, before we go any further, I will show you our special stats. And as you can see, quite different from Raphael straight away. So as you can see, he's nowhere near as strong. His perception is rather low as well. It will get lower once we actually get a gas mask on as well. But his endurance and his agility are some of the higher things. His luck is actually down at the moment. It's actually 5, but we're getting minused for some reason. I'm not sure what's actually causing that right now. Probably something that we're wearing, and that's perfectly fine. But his agility is rather high as well. And that's more for sneaking than VATS, because we aren't going to be using VATS. Now, I would like to think that Elliot actually does have a Pip-Boy, and perhaps that was the reason that they had taken him. They were maybe trying to take him back somewhere to see if they could actually remove it, take it off. But I don't think this was originally his, and I don't think he properly knows how to use it. So we'll have a little bit more function than what Raphael did. So, for example, we'll be able to use the map, and as we can see, it is now 11:50 at the moment. So we're still early on in the day, but he still isn't going to be able to use VATS because he doesn't quite fully understand how to use it. And I think it's still going to keep things fun and interesting for us. Right away, we're going to go ahead and quick key both of these. I'm very happy that we've found a 44 pistol right off the bat, because that's going to do decent damage, and it's just it's a cool weapon. Now we have 7 rounds for that right now, which is actually pretty good, but we do want to use those cautiously, to say the least. We're going to go ahead and drop these tattered rags right away, and we're going to get that Union Jack mask on and the green flannel jeans and shirt. And I'm pretty happy about that. We are still taking some rads though, so yes, that's what we want to do. Okay, so this person actually has a journal, so perhaps this person was actually the leader. But more importantly, they have a rough gas mask, which is what we are after. So we'll go ahead and take that. And having a look at this, they both do 1, so we're not going to swap that out. But they do actually have a pipe bolt action pistol with 308 rounds. So we're going to take it with us for the time being, but we are going to be a little picky about what weapons we end up taking with us, because we can't really afford to take too much. We're going to go jump straight back into here and go and chuck on that gas mask, and 15 should be enough. There we go, for us to be able to survive out here. And Elliot, you're looking good already, my friend. So we want to make sure that we aren't actually missing out on any of these bodies that are around here. He's going to want to try and loot them for pretty much absolutely everything he can to survive. So let's check out you. You've got 2 outfits on you. Athletic outfit. Okay, that was strange. It was just showing the money, but we will definitely take the money. The Radstag outfit actually seems to be a little bit better for us across all boards there. So let's go ahead and drop that off, and we're just going to do a little bit of swapping around. It's going to give us some more radiation protection as well, so it's good for us. We'll take it. Now you... Oh, what? Ha! Okay. Yeah, they're equipped. They're definitely well equipped. Okay, so... Okay, this really... is a lot better than I thought it would be. A lot better than I thought it would be. Really didn't anticipate it. We're definitely going to take that. 100% we're going to take that. Now, as for everything that he's wearing, Wolf Fisherman's cap we can take because we have nothing on our head right now.
And I don't think we can take anything for our legs or anything else like that right now. And like I said, I don't think we're going to. It might be a mistake for me, but I think we're going to try and see if we can pick up something else. And we did pick up those, so I'm definitely going to go ahead and read those now. But let's go ahead and get that on first. And that definitely takes up that. So we'll drop the Union Jack one. We don't need to worry about that right now. And we'll just go on through. So this save item, that's what I'm going to be able to use to actually save without needing to sleep. So I feel like that's going to be a better way for me to finish off episodes. It doesn't always mean that I need to rush back to a bed to finish off an episode. So I feel like that's just going to make for a better experience for everyone. And I don't know which one we're going to start off with here, but I think we're going to go for the journal. Let's see. Okay, so can't really do female voices very well. So I'll just... well, let's just get this done. This bounty's the real deal. 10,000. Come on. These ain't your run-of-the-mill smugglers. Heard it off a defective remnant. These boys move some big packages, a weapon of sorts. This package, that's what Gannon's after, not the smugglers. So, we get the package. We can bypass raiding Lexington altogether. And that shift's worth way more than 10k. So imagine Lexington is still full of ghouls. And Gannon might be employing them. But I don't know what the weapon is that they're talking about. Perhaps we'll find out more over time. Okay, so we have another one as well about smugglers. Bounties, wanted alive. Wanted alive, okay. Troy Bishop, Marcus Ishkar, and Al Six Nails Duval. Yeah, 10,000 or equal in ammo and meds. Bounty is issued by Gannon the Drifter. We'll see if we can track down Gannon, because maybe Gannon was the person who brought us here, or, got us involved with these people. But there are still some more bodies here, so we definitely want to go ahead and have a look at them before we leave. And that's a freaking backpack as well. Our luck with this has been incredibly good, because I have seen people start here before, and we are having some very, very good luck right now. I'm tempted to swap out the baseball bat that we have for the Tyron. Something a little faster, I feel like that's probably more what we are looking for. I think we're going to stick with what we've got over there, but we've got a shotgun as well, and 6 rounds for it. This is where we need to be careful about what weapons we're taking, because as you can see, we're close to capacity. Now, I'm probably going to drop this bolt action pistol because we already have a pistol, and the sniper rifle uses 308 rounds, so we're just going to go and gift that to him. The Tyron, are we going to swap it out for the baseball bat? I think we're going to keep the baseball bat for now. Yeah, I think we're going to keep it. Elliot did have a baseball bat in his Cataclysm series as well, so perhaps that's fitting. Alright, what have you got? You've got another, it looks like a copy of the note. We're going to take your pocket watch though, just because that's got a spring in it, and that can be quite helpful for us. Okay, so we have checked you. You were their leader, so to speak. So let's see what we else... Oh. I'm hoping that's an animal. That's not an animal. Those are dogs. Those are frickin' dogs. Okay. Electromagnetic cartridges. Yes, we'll take them. I don't know if and when we'd be able to use them, but we'll certainly take them. Clean striped suit. Tempting, but no. And I took it anyway, so we're going to go ahead and give that back. I didn't want it. Stay in there. Okay, so the backpack we're going to go ahead and put on. Rustic backpack. Okay. Alright, that is a amazing backpack. I really like that. That's very, very cool. And also very, very rustic. Okay, so that's our baseball bat. And those are dogs. And we know from Raphael how dangerous dogs can be. And I really want to explore further that way. I want to see if there are more bodies, but at the same time, that's not exactly going to work out in our favor. Now, I don't know whether or not they can actually just jump straight over. I don't know, but I don't know if I want to find out. Now, we don't have the hunter perk, so we're not going to get meat from them. And, well, Elliot's tastes are somewhat different. I think we'd be going for another perk before we get hunter. Damn. Well, we have weapons, right? I just don't know if I want to use them on 2 dogs when we might be able to get away with melee. Might. And might is a... Oh, there's 3 of them. Well, we could try and lure them away one by one, but I just don't see it being worth it. I think that might be a body over there, but again, like, I just don't think it's worth it. I think Elliot is smart enough to know when to turn, even though he has 1 intelligence. He's smart enough to know when to turn. Now, we are going to be going for cannibalism as a trait, but I think there's something else that we're going to go before that. I think we're going to go for Idiot Savant. That could help us out a lot in the long run. Okay, looks like we can carry along the motorway a little bit this way, so we're going to do that in favor of going that way, but we need to go and hotkey some more of these weapons that we have, and I want to actually check out the sniper rifle. As you can see, the stock on it isn't amazing. The range is a lot better than some of the others that we've seen so far, so we're going to go ahead and favorite all of these, essentially. So I think for number 2, we're going to have the combat shotgun. At number 3, we're going to have the sniper rifle. And then at number 4, we're going to have the 44. The 44, we have the most rounds for, 7, 6, 4. Yeah, so we don't have a lot of rounds for the sniper rifle. And as you can see, the crosshairs are massive. But jumping in like this, we are going to be able to shoot a little bit better. But wow, even holding my breath, it doesn't even steady it up that much. So we're going to have an interesting time sniping with this. But we will have a chance to snipe with it, which is awesome. And... I like the pistol as well. It's something that we probably will end up having to use against people before long. But we're going to keep this out to defend ourselves, because at the very least we can block with this, and we might just need to. And okay, let's stay up here for now and stay moving. I'm just happy that we're away from the dogs for the time being, because taking on 3 of them, well, we aren't wearing the best armor right now. Like, we probably should have grabbed some of the other armor as protection. I was hoping we were going to find something a little bit more robust than what we have on right now, but that isn't the case. So, do we go back for some of that? We could do. It's going to increase our chances to survive if we do, so you know what, we're going to do it. And I know this is going back and forth, but honestly, I think it's going to be worth it. That is if the dogs haven't moved down. If they have started to move down, then we need to GTFO. Okay, so we're more than likely going to take these from him. Okay, so let's have a look. We're going to go transfer. So, I don't think we can wear what we're wearing right now, the Ragstag outfit, and have this at the same time. That I think we can wear, obviously because he's wearing it. But I don't think we can wear things over the top of this, so we're going to go ahead and store that in there. We'll take that, and we'll take all the other bits and pieces as well, and we'll just see if it's going to work out for us. Doesn't look like it's going to... Well, actually, it just puts us right on the bloody edge, doesn't it? Of course it does. So, we'll go ahead and wear them, and then we'll decide what it is we are going to take off. Umpire's pads. So that's actually what we have on our chest right now. That's a weight of 4. Weight of 6, but that's actually giving us pretty good protection over there. That's boiled, that's boiled. There's nothing that's pocketed, unfortunately. And even with a backpack, you know, we're still not that great. So we are going to have to drop some of this stuff, and I think it's probably going to have to be the heavier things. We're not getting as much from this one here on the left leg, so we're going to go ahead and drop that. I think if we're protecting both of our arms, I'm going to be feeling a little bit better. That's 6 and that's 1.6, so that's obviously, well, it is lightweight, so that does help out. So we've got 7 weight to play with for now, so I'm okay with that. Yeah, the dogs are staying there for now, that's good. As long as they stay up there, that's okay. Now, what I am afraid of, and I don't know if I'm repeating myself here, but I am afraid of radstorms. I can see a structure in the distance, so that's something that we might just have to run for if a radstorm hits, because it's foggy as hell right now. Our eyesight isn't amazing, and we might just need to take off. Ah, great, lack of water, fantastic. Well, it's already starting, and if I'm not incorrect, I believe we should have some water nearby here, but we are going to need a cook station to actually sort that out. A perk that I want to work towards as well is Lead Belly, because it's been explained to me that there is a really delicate balance in this game between thirst and radiation. Obviously, we're not going to find filters for water, so it's going to be hard to actually get radiation out of them. And I don't think we're going to be able to get up there, so we're going to have to actually go onto the ground now. And sure enough, there is some water here. It's one of the benefits to being on the surface, if you can call it a benefit. Access to rather crappy water. Yeah. It's not amazing. And we don't want to go too deep into it as well. Okay. That might be worth us checking out. Okay. Yeah, let's just not go too deep, and we'll see. Alright. Summer shorts. No, that's not going to help us out. But they look like, our friends. Our friends that Raphael was dealing with. Mutt crabs, or mute crabs, as I've been told. I think I'm going to stick with mutt crabs, though. But I'm interested in that box there. I want to get to that. However, if these are active, if these are alive, then that's no good for us. Because I know some of you are wondering why I'm freaking out about them, but they are poisonous and they can kill us. I don't think that's something we can get into there. Okay, are you alive or not? Okay, they're alive. They definitely are alive. Okay, alright, let's back out. Let's get out of here. So we'll get some space. If they are going to come out of here, I don't want to fight them in the water. I want them to come to us. Oh. Okay. Now, I know some of you will be thinking that I shouldn't be stressing out about them so much and I should just deal with them. And yes, I will deal with them. Don't worry. But we need to be very, very careful about how we deal with them. We can hear that they are moving down beneath us, so see if we can get them. I don't want to waste ammunition on them because, you know, they're just little crabs. We aren't as robust as Raphael was, though. Okay. Hey, I see you. You found me. Where are your friends? So that's you there. Now you're facing away from me. I should be able to run up and get you. Yes, yes I did. Now, we're not going to get any meat from them because we aren't a hunter. But we're still going to get experience. And I'll take that. We've got a few invisible walls going on here, and I don't like that. That actually sounded like it died. If I had access to caltrops right now, I'd be using them like crazy. But unfortunately, we do not. Okay, so there actually is one that's dead there. So we might only have one more in there. There's no real way for me to know, and I don't know if I can hit you through this. Oh, you're hurt. Did you attack each other? How'd you get hurt? Huh? Next question is, can you jump through here? I imagine maybe you can. Okay, let's wait until they cool down. We'll see if we can get it to cool down. Don't think it's going to. It's pretty angry. Oh, there's more? There's more. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, let's get some distance for a second there. Oh, that's a miss. That's a miss. Oh, no, no, no. Don't you dare touch me. Don't you dare. Oh, that was so close. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Seriously, I know those of you who haven't played Frost will be wondering why I'm so afraid, or why my heart is pumping as hard as it is right now. But they are very poisonous. They will kill us. We don't have the kind of health to take a bite from them and be okay, because they infect us with some, I don't know what, but it's not good. Okay, now I want to make sure that we are actually. We're good? Are we good? I hope we're good. We are going to sneak in, just in case. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Let's not drink the water. That's going to be disastrous if we do. Okay. Oh, good, 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 good. All those eggs and an extinguisher. It's got steel and asbestos, but we ain't going to take that with us. No. And we don't want to go too deep in the water. Okay, well that's a little train cart done. So, yay, go us. I don't think there's anything else over there. Doesn't look like it at the very least. Oh, okay. Heart can stop racing for now. That's one small victory for our man. Elliot has some potential food. And he's actually looking kind of cool with what he's got on right now. I like it. It's an interesting look. Just kind of hobbled together. Okay, so we could see a structure in the distance. I think we are going to attempt to approach it because we need to have somewhere right away that we can run to in the event of a radstorm. Okay. Alright, we'll just go around this side for now. And I almost would feel a little bit more confident walking around with this out. I mean, the shotgun's pretty appealing as well. Actually, what's going to do the most damage or give us the most bang for our buck? It's going to be the shotgun, right? But I guess the issue with the shotgun is that we have to wait until something gets quite close before we can take a shot with it. Let's grab the glowing fungus. Okay. Nothing else sitting behind here. Okay, and now we're getting peckish from lack of food, so... Yeah, it's... What are you? See, things do look slightly different for me, and so my knowledge of where things are isn't going to be what it would usually be. Wild carrot flower. I will take you. Yay. Okay. Alright. Is it vertebrate remains? Looks like maybe, yeah. No, it's a monument, isn't it? Okay, we're just going to stay sneaking around here for now because we don't know who or what we could be dealing with. Okay. No, nothing around here, but quite an impressive sight. Oh. The winds almost felt like they were changing then. So, yeah, we've got a big building in front of us, and as far as I can tell, we're not being detected right now, so we are going to start to move towards it. And for the life of me, I cannot remember what this building is. But I'm going to take a wild guess and say that it's probably going to be inhabited with people of some kind. ArcJet systems. Okay, so, do we really want to try and push into ArcJet systems? Well, like I said, we do need somewhere for us to kind of rest our head in the case of a storm, so it would be good to have that. Oh, yes, okay, now we're talking. We've got some bottles. Great. So we're going to use those bottles to get water, but here's the thing. It is going to encumber us, so we're going to have to drop more things off. So do we have any crap that we don't need right now? I think we are going to want to have all of those. That just gives us straight up rads, and that's always great. None of those should be weighing us down at all. That's going to be weighing us down very, very minimal amount, and we don't really have anything else. Obviously, all the ammunition we want to hold on to, I think. Even the electromagnetic cartridges. Although, those are things that we'd probably be leaving at a base once we actually do set one up. And we do still want all of our weapons. So then that means that leads us back to our apparel and to these things here. So we're looking at 6.6, and I'm almost tempted to just drop the one that's on our chest off. Because that's a weight of 4. We're going to go ahead and drop that. That's going to help us out a little bit. So we're going to leave that there. And we're going to go and pick up some water in the hopes that we might actually be able to cook that up. Oh, it looks lovely, doesn't it? Refill bottle. Refill bottle. There we go. Great. And how did that work out for us? Okay, we're actually still looking okay, but I'm probably going to continue with that off for the time being as we move towards ArcJet. I don't know if I can kill you for meat. Well, I can't kill anything for meat right now. I like this being undetected, that's good, but... explosions. Okay. Now, I know the main entrance is there, but I was wanting to try and see, because this looks like a car park or something. I was wanting to try and see if we could find a way up to it from this side. It might be something we can access from the side, kind of like the one that's down by the airport. We'll have a quick gander. Doesn't look like it, so it looks like we might be going for the main door. And this is, I guess, I'd say more of a reconnaissance mission than anything, just so that we actually know that we have somewhere on the map that we can walk inside. Because I think Elliot seeing this place will think, yeah, there is definitely people or ghouls living inside this building. And I'm almost tempted to go back to the shotgun, actually. Shotgun 2, there we go. Because I feel like that's going to do some more damage if something is right in front of us. Let's go inside. Okay. Oh. So far, so good. Oh, no, there's definitely something here. Don't know what. Hello? You know what, I'm going to change back to the pistol for a second, which is 4. I will actually remember that eventually. Okay. Doesn't seem to be anything that's in the lobby, but if I had to think, it might actually be turrets or something like that, so we'll keep my eye out for any kind of security systems. Damn, nothing in there. I was really hoping that we might actually have something. What I'm going to do at the moment is just have a scavenge to see if we can find any food that we might be able to eat right away. It looks like most of the food we actually do need to cook. I'm going to leave that sealed just in case there's a chance that some appears in there. I know that we're probably not going to be able to go too far into ArcJet just because in the base game, a lot of it is actually... There's definitely a machine here. Okay, we're getting out of here. Robots are protecting this place. Robots are going to be hard to kill. Much harder to kill than people. Because they don't have juicy noggins. We have juicy noggins. They do not have juicy noggins. Okay, so with that, we have a building that we can come into if a rad storm hits. But we don't have any way to cook right now. So Elliot's going to have to hit the road. The sun is starting to burn through the clouds a little bit, but really only a tiny, tiny bit. So we're going to try and get back to the road and see if we can follow it. Essentially leading away from where we came. And I am tempted to grab some supplies along the way. Don't know how much the hub flowers are going to weigh us down. I'm going to assume not a whole lot. Doesn't look like there's much down that way. I'm trying as best I can to come at this with a fresh perspective. To be looking at this through new eyes. So, finding something that looks interesting and having Elliot go, oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to go explore that place because that looks like there might be somewhere I can stay. And I did see some kind of structure up there. Oh, and we've got what looks like the shells of houses up that way. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Run, 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 run! Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. That's a dog. Not just like any kind of dog, but looked frickin' meaty. Yeah, can you not? Can you not? God damn, that was terrifying. So they're not like full-on hairless like the other ones that we've seen before. Are you gonna keep on following me? It's a wolf. It's a frickin' wolf. Okay. This place is scary. Like, real scary. Oh dear. Okay. So, I'm gonna carry on. I'm gonna have maybe the shotgun out, just so that if something comes really close to us, we can try and just pelt it. At the same time, though, there was an explosion over in that direction. All of this is rather frightening stuff. I'm glad that they're kind of keeping to their territory as well and not just chasing me down. But we're gonna try and ignore them as best we can. Okay, we do have another building down that way there, and that's something, you know what, seeing an explosion up there as well, I think maybe that's a little bit more, to my liking. You can keep on searching, Mr. Wolf. That scared the crap out of me. That just goes to show, like, it doesn't matter how observant you can be, sometimes something will just slip past your view, especially when I'm not certain some of the creatures that we're going to be dealing with. Like wolves, didn't know they were a thing, but they are. We have some shell of a house here that might be worth it. Okay, and we're right near the river, which means that we probably are close to the. Not sure actually. Okay. All right, so I am going to want to check out this house. Aren't we close to... Yeah, we are. We're close to Grey Garden. Okay. Okay. So, that is something that could be potentially quite useful to us. Don't know how settlements work in this. Honestly, don't know how they work in Frost. Grey Garden Homestead. Let's go inside. Hope we don't get murdered. Really hope we don't get murdered. Okay. There's a battered fedora. It's not a good sign. Take the mentats. Okay, door's inaccessible. You know what? I think we might actually be alone in here. Yeah, I think we are. Okay. Schematic. Flamethrower trap. Yeah! Yeah, I'll take it. That sounds good. That sounds real good. Brilliant. Flamethrower trap. We got some food. Uncooked cram. Why'd you have to be on cram? Oh, uncooked, rather. Okay, so we're getting even thirstier now. Not what I want, but we've got some Blamco here. Brilliant. Okay. We are going to have to craft some kind of light source again. There is some bourbon here, and there's some more bourbon as well. So we could drink those to actually get the ability to fill things up, but I don't think it's going to benefit us right now. And, as you know, we can't actually cook anything right now. There is another bottle there, so I am going to grab that. Let's go upstairs before we go downstairs. And I am worried, because the place, even though it doesn't seem to have anyone in it, it could still be trapped, so we need to proceed with a little bit of caution. I think that leads us to the outside. Cigarettes. I'll take the flip lighter because it's going to be very light. Okay, that's a lot. Yep. Okay, Commonwealth. Okay, so let's go downstairs first. It's just to see what we got. Okay. Crap. That sucks. That sucks big time. We can't do anything about that, unfortunately. Which, I'm not happy about that. That's not cool. But nothing I can do to change that, unfortunately. Yeah. What can you do? Well, we have some mud crab eggs. They're going to be good to actually cook into something. We have 2 uncooked items that we are going to be able to cook as well. But we're going to need the ability to do that. And I think we might just be able to do that in Grey Garden. But guys and gals, that is going to be in the next episode. Thank you for joining me for a new first episode of Frost, this time with Elliot the Wendigo Wood. We survived the first episode. We survived wolves, we survived dogs, and for now, we are surviving the world. So please do join me in the next. I've been Rycon, you have all been awesome, and until next time, stay tuned.